Alright guys, so it's Ryan and Korey from Drumstyles here. We're at the Roxy tonight. We're with Small Town Artillery. You guys want to introduce yourselves?
What's up? Hey, I'm Tom, front Small Town Artillery, and this is...
I'm Derek, I play the drums in Small Town.
Cool. So for everybody at home that doesn't know, you guys are actually brothers. So
We are.
That's pretty interesting. So what was it like growing up and the two of you guys being brothers and musicians and actually playing together a lot? Because you know sometimes brothers are like fighting, they just can't do it, right? So
Can I take this one?
Yeah, please.
Yeah, so we were born in Vancouver, but we moved into the Kootenays, which is, most people will know Nelson is sort of the mecca, and Shambhala is sort of the festival mecca out there.
Yeah.
But we were an hour and a half north of that in Meadow Creek, which has about 200 people, spread out over about 25 some odd square kilometers.
So you guys grew up there, you guys moved there when you were young then and grew up?
Yeah, I was 6 and he was 4.
Oh, really?
So
okay.
real young, and our parents moved us out there. But I started playing guitar when I was 11.
Yeah.
And the logical thing for Derek to do was start drumming.
Yeah.
So we
There you go.
had melody and rhythm.
Yeah.
And because we had very few friends, not because we aren't friendly people, but because there were nobody there.
Right.
By default, we played a shit ton of music together. So
Nice.
So
So what was the reason for moving back to Vancouver then?
well, I graduated first,
Yeah.
so I moved first to pursue rock and roll and see where it took me.
Nice.
And kind of try and lay the groundwork. I always wanted to be in a band with Derek. That was always the plan.
Yep.
And we had a high school band called Carnival Red that we started. We used to throw shows at our high school and stuff.
Nice.
And that kind of lit the fire in us to be like, this is really, really fun. Let's do this as much as we can. But I came ahead of Derek, ended up meeting another band called the Boom Booms, and I toured with them for a while.
Yeah, and you're still in that band, right?
I'm still in that band,
You're still in that band, cool.
But it's really nice. He lives here too, and we live together actually in a basement suite. And
Nice.
it's sweet that we are able to pursue this rock and roll thing as much as we can.
Nice. So, interesting thing, although kind of the whole reason for the interview is about a year and a half ago, your band and my band as well played in the big band competition.
That's right.
Joe's apartment, right?
Yeah.
And so you guys ended up winning that competition, winning $10,000.
Yes, we did.
And you guys used that for your new record. So what's happened like? Sort of recording your new record?
Incredible. I mean, we always wanted to make a sort of a second record because we did one called Crash Drops on our own money, which was less than 10 grand.
Yeah.
A lot less.
Much less.
Much less.
Yeah. Like everyone else. Yeah.
Like everyone else, it was like, you know, pinch the pennies and get a buddy, mix it. Okay, we'll record here for 2 days, and that's what we got. So it was really nice to have a little more capital to invest, and it's just getting mixed right now, and it sounds banging.
So you guys are almost done. So you're almost about to release the album then. When can we expect that?
I'm not sure. I think sometime in the new year. I'm aiming for spring. I want to finish it within the month and then hold on to it for a little bit and see if I can shop it around to the right people.
Right.
Because I find when you put out a record without any backing, it usually goes nowhere.
Well, exactly. I mean, you guys just went through that. Korey was just in a band, and they were about to just do some recording, and we kind of found the same thing. You know, it's like if you kind of go in and you record too cheap and too quickly, it almost defeats the purpose, right?
Yeah, I agree.
So, exactly. So, you kind of went.
You'll never regret spending more money on a record. Like you'll never regret spending too much money. It always turns out way better. The more time you spend, it always turns out way better.
Well, we spent every penny of that big bang.
Yeah, we did.
It goes fast.
It goes fast.
Definitely does. Yeah. So, what's the length of the album? Is it going to be like a full album or an EP?
Yeah, there's 11 tracks.
Nice.
Some of them are 5 minutes plus. Some of them are 3.5. So,
Nice.
whatever that math works out to.
Where'd you guys record?
It's called the Space Studios.
The Space Studios.
It's
in Vancouver here.
Yeah, it's in East Van, so on Franklin and Commercial, and our buddy Dan Klenner and Max Sapersky, they started it, and they're part of a band called the Star Captains.
Oh yeah, and so they're the ones that did your record then.
Yeah, we recorded it there with a great young engineer called Harley Edward Small, and he engineered the record, and then we produced it ourselves, and Dan's been doing the mixing, and he built the studio, so it's all kind of in the family.
Nice. Cool.
Yeah. So on your promo video that you posted for this show with like all the words on the pieces of paper, there's a lot of horns and stuff in there. So like, how did the writing go for that? Since it's just you two, did you guys write the bass tracks and then bring everything in after?
You guys definitely have a lot more musicians on stage with you.
Yeah.
The two of you, so.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we, well, when we write, we kind of always hear these sort of anthemic, large songs that a trio can't make. So, for me, when I'm writing, like as soon as I've got a verse and a chorus down, I've got a horn line in my head because that's what comes to mind. As soon as there's a structure, I just really love brass.
Nice.
So, and it's just gotta be there.
Well, it cuts through so nicely too.
Exactly.
Cuts, man.
What a combo.
Yeah, it's the the knife through the warm butter.
Exactly. Yeah, there you go. That's what you need. I remember seeing you guys when my band played the same night as you guys at Joe's apartment, and seeing you guys, and being the only band that had a brass section, I was just kind of like, holy Jesus, like it blew me away. It was really good, man.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, it was very good.
I think it's nice to have a brass section, sort of like a rock funk band, but more on the rock side.
For sure, yeah.
Because it's not a type of music that needs horns.
Yeah.
Whereas like this band, like ska, needs horns.
Yeah.
Reggae, maybe not, but it's better with horns. But I think rock is just better with horns.
For sure. So when you guys' record is almost out, it's ready to come out. What are your guys' plans as soon as it comes out? Do you have a tour planned? Do you have anything planned after that?
Well, we're in a unique situation because he's going to be a teacher by the end of the year, and I have a full-time band as well.
Really?
But our passion project is Small Town. So once the record has been shopped around and I see how much interest I can generate, then my boom boom schedule and his teaching schedule will dictate where the gaps lie.
Line up.
That's where you got to squeeze it all in.
And then we'll be touring, shopping the record, selling the record, all in those gaps, 100%.
100%.
Chasing the dream.
Yeah,
and
that's
it's either that or we get some crazy deal, which is very slow chance, and I quit the other band.
Pick up
He
the
quits
phone,
teaching.
you say yes.
They say, hey, it's Bobby Z, and Bobby Z, of course,
What's your credit card number?
Yeah, and then we get ripped off. And then it was telemarketing.
And then it's all over.
Then it's gone.
Yeah. All right. So last question for you guys. It's our final question for every band. If you guys could jam with any musicians, dead or alive, who would each of you guys pick?
Kendrick Lamar.
Kendrick Lamar.
Kendrick Lamar. All right.
Hands down.
Interesting. Okay.
I'm gonna go with Teo Branston from 5 Alarm Funk.
Nice. Who you played with before already?
I just think he's a monster.
He's a monster.
I'll play anything when he's drumming. I'll just
there
hit
you
the
go.
cowbell.
Nice. Well, thank you very much, you guys. We really appreciate it. Hope you have a good show tonight, and thank you very much for coming out,
Thanks,
you guys.
man. It was a pleasure.
No worries.
Good luck with Drumstyles.
Sweet. Thanks a lot.
Small town Drumstyles right here in the Roxy. Good night.
Thanks a lot, you guys. Sweet.
So
Okay,
today we're going to be taking a look at the new iPhone 6.
we're gonna smash the shit out of it.
We're going to destroy it.
Yeah.